Ooh. All right, good afternoon, guys, and welcome to the Spring 2021 online parent meeting. Going to give you everything that you need to know about the spring of this year. All right, so let's get started. A couple of things as we're moving forward. Man, it's a new year, and we got some new things that are coming up as well. So we've all been anticipating this new teen room and new teen class spaces that we're going to have. So we'll be able to differentiate between age and maybe gender, and which means that we'll be needing new teachers as well. So I'm really excited about that and expanding our roster, and we're patiently waiting for that to happen. Also, we're looking forward to 2 new interns. Some of these interns are going to come and grace us with their presence at Winter Chill. I'm really excited about both of them. They're coming to hang out with us this summer. I'm talking to them. We're working from home together. So before I get into some logistics and stuff, as we're looking into 2021, realizing that there's going to be a lot of changes and a lot of really cool things that are going to be happening with the Flagstone Teens ministry, I want us to know that we need to be looking forward to growing this ministry. As we're growing our classroom and class space, we can expect that we're going to be growing with our friends and family as well. So as we're moving forward in that kind of stuff, that means that we need some help from you guys as well. In 2021, we're going to be looking into adding a lot more dedicated volunteers and chaperones that can pour into the lives of these teens. As Morgan and I's life changes and everything, Morgan can't be at everything, so we're going to be moving forward into more of a, this is like a 2-year plan, but moving forward into more of a team's perspective. I firmly believe, and I've gotten some of these statistics from Sticky Faith by Kara Powell, so I'll add a link to that in the comments. A really good read. But firmly believe that every one student needs to have 5 people that they can feel comfortable with going to, talking about their life and everything too. So as we're moving into a team's perspective, this is where we need you guys. This is where we need more volunteers. This is where we need more people that are going to be pouring into our teens. Some of the older members in our church, some of the college age kids in our church, and some of the other people that are more organized age pouring into these kiddos. But all of that to say is that we're moving into a space right now where our physical space is going to be bigger, our classrooms are going to be bigger, this ministry is going to be just a little bit bigger, and so we just need bigger help. So I'm really looking forward to that. All right, but let's pause on all of that and move into some more concrete stuff, okay? So I'm attaching a link in this video to our spring 2021 calendar. So we can look forward to Winter Chill, maybe a night at Skylight Movie and dinner where we can chill and watch a movie, skating, game nights, classy dinner nights, and more. Now, as far as classes go, we're going to be diving into the book of Mark. So some good New Testament stuff, looking at the life and teachings of Jesus that ultimately lead us into Easter Sunday, the cross, the resurrection, all that good stuff. We're going to be diving into the book of Mark. On Wednesday nights here in the next couple of weeks, actually in February, we're starting a series called Single, Dating, Engaged, Married. This is based on a really, really cool book that I recommend. The point of that series is for our teens to get a cool, godly perspective on what relationships are supposed to look like. Oh my gosh. Right now on Wednesdays, we're in the middle of our Afterlife series. So we're talking about heaven, hell, angels, and demons, and the end of the world. Let me tell you, it's an interesting series. And we're also in the middle of a series on our Sunday nights for connection groups, talking about God flex. So looking at times in the Old Testament whenever God displayed his power and displayed his dominance over the world. God is the one that's calling the shots, right? I'm excited about that series that we're in right now that we started just last week. If there's anything certain this year, it's that things are uncertain. We make plans for the future in confidence, knowing that things will change, but I really, really do appreciate y'all's support for this ministry and our teenagers and guiding them in a really cool way. As things in this world continue to unfold, know that our teens' safety, especially their health, is just as important to you guys as it is to us. So we're keeping that in mind whenever we're going into our retreats and our different events that we're doing as well, trying to keep our teens safe, as well as making sure that we're offering something good and something substantial for them to grow in community in as well. And as we're growing in community, know that communication between you guys, the parents and volunteers, and this ministry is really important as well. So if you are not on our email list, definitely make sure that you get onto that. I send a weekly email telling you exactly what we're doing for this next week. We've got a remind group that I send stuff out maybe 3 or 4 times a weekend, but that is a really dependable source. That's all that I have for you guys today. My prayer for you guys is that we can continue to grow and mold the hearts of these students together to love Jesus more and to love his church more, to love his people more, and to grow in discipleship as well. And so continue to pray for this ministry, continue to pray for the things that are happening in this ministry as we're entering into some really cool but interesting times for this ministry too. So definitely make sure to keep us in your prayers. And as always, thank you guys so much for being a part of this ministry. I couldn't do it without you. So thank you guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Thanks.